Hey folks, welcome back to Coatsman Surf Norway. I am Carl Coates, the founder and owner of this company, and I am a longboard and stand-up paddleboarding coaching solution for you. If you want to up your game in those two disciplines, hey, get a hold of me and we can go from there. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to this channel. If you do that, also press the bell so you can be notified of the videos and the rest of this series and the series to come after it. And also too, leave a comment down below for two reasons. Number one, it's just great to hear from you. Number two, at the end of this particular series, we will go down into the comment box of all the different videos and choose out one winner. There's an awesome prize. Maybe it's you. So why not leave a comment? You've got nothing to lose. Anyway, value tips number 2, how to de-wax your board. And if I were to do or have a purpose statement for this video, it would be this: how to save time and frustration. This video is designed to help you out, save you time and frustration. So let's get into it. You're going to need a couple of things. I've written up on the board here what you'll need. I've also wrote up here the how-to part. That's pretty interesting. And also there's another thing to consider. There's going to be two reasons why you're going to de-wax your board. 2 reasons. The first reason is you've got a board, you've been surfing it a while, unfortunately you've got a bit of beach sand in the wax, or the wax is just getting dirty and it's not as sticky as what it used to be, and it's time to re-wax your board. That's the first reason why you would want to de-wax your board. The second reason is you want to sell the board. For an example, you've just been online and you've seen, off the top of my head, Blue Cool surfboards designed by the 1978 World Amateur Surfing Champion Anthony Brodovich. You've seen it online and you want one of those, but you need to trade in a board to get a bit of bucks so that you can kind of build up so you can get that board. That's the second reason why you're going to do this. Also, perhaps maybe there's a third reason. If you're new to fixing dings and you've got a ding on the top deck of your board where there's wax, this is just if you listen to this, it'll be a real nice aid for you, so that when you do, you know how to fix that ding. So anyway, that's just a third little sideline reason. Right, what you're going to need: a couple of cloths, preferably cut up an old t-shirt. Get 8-10 little different squares, and we'll talk about that just now in a little bit more detail. You're going to need a wax comb, either an island style, hurricane, those will do good. Or there's probably thousands of other different makes out there, but those are the 2 that I'm familiar with. You're going to need some turpentine. You're going to need a towel or some trestles. In this video, we're going to be dealing with the towel. You're going to need a hairdryer, because this is the most effective tool for the job at hand. And in numbers, the last one, number 6, you're going to need a whole bunch of patience if you've not done this before. Okay, so let me run through the how-to. And I'm not going to go point number 1, point 2, I'm not going to do that. Let me just talk it through with you slowly. Okay, number 1, take your towel into the garage, if you've got a garage at home, or an area where you feel comfortable working. Lay the towel down on the ground. Take the craft, the board that you want to take the wax off, put that board onto the towel. Then what you want to do is you want to have the rest of the stuff handy. You want to have your terps right there. You want to have your cloths on a table or on a surface, not lying on the ground, because there's dust on the ground and there's stones and all that type of jazz. Have it on a nice table waiting there. Have your hair dryer. Here's an example, hairdryer. Get that plugged in and all ready to go. And what I would suggest to do next is once you've got everything ready, okay, make sure, I'm going to repeat this, make sure you've got everything there so that you don't have to get up and walk away anywhere. Okay, What I would also suggest to you, and I didn't write it down here, is maybe get some tissue paper and a plastic packet, and I'll tell you why just now. Have that handy on that table too. Okay, so what you want to do, let me get my hairdryer again now. When I say my hairdryer, my wife's hairdryer. Okay, this is how you're going to do it. Plug it in. I would recommend to you a 30 centimeter squared area. Now, I don't know how much, if you're de-waxing a short board, a long board, a kite board, a knee board, I'm not sure what your craft is, but try work in small 30 centimeter squared areas. Take your hairdryer, plug it in, press play, and comb the hairdryer over that area. Don't hold the hairdryer in one place. Just comb it over for a couple of seconds, and don't let the wax become liquid. That's what you don't want to do. Just comb over, just brush up till you see the wax starting to move. You'll see it slowly melting. Once you've done that, put the hairdryer down, turn it off, take your wax comb. Take your wax comb, scrape one scrape off, and with your thumb, clean that wax off, scrunch it in a ball, put it on the deck of the board. Don't flick it on the ground, because invariably you're going to step in it and walk it all the way through the house. Your slops or your shoes are going to get full of wax. You just don't want to do that. Scrape the wax off, put it in the ball, leave it on the deck. Carry on scraping. And then, if necessary, repeat the process with the hairdryer until the whole board is clean. Okay. Then comes the next part. Now, this is the part where, this is the make or break of the whole project. You want to take a cloth. Now, I had a cloth here a moment ago. Here it is here. Sorry about that. What you want to do is take, now this is just a rag that I've used to clean this board. Cut up an old t-shirt, get some cloth, right. What you want to do, now I remember this from my super yachting days, and also from my ding repair days. Take the cloth, fold it in half again, and again, and again, until you get a small square. Then what you want to do is take your terps, take the lid off, put the terps, wet the cloth, right, and then wipe the board. Take 1, 2, 3, 4 wipes, maybe 5, and then you're going to see the wax clogging the cloth. Then what you want to do is turn it around and use a fresh side of the cloth. If you want, put some more terps and carry on the process. Now, early on I said to you that you must cut up a t-shirt. Listen, you might be doing a 9-foot longboard and you're going to need them, okay? And sometimes, you remember I spoke to you about patience? There? I'm still learning this one too, so don't worry. Sometimes you won't even use the whole cloth to its full potential. You'll do a couple of wipes, you'll bomb it and want to get a new one. You know, this is how it goes. So yeah. Anyway, let's get back on track here. Once you've wiped the board down, okay. Now, why would you want to wipe the board down after you've de-waxed it? I'll tell you why. If you had to just de-wax it with a wax comb, right? If you had to lift up the board and hold it into the light, you'd see a thin film of wax here, thin layer, that if you took your finger, you could actually write letters and draw pictures. It's good enough, but the terps is going to make the board look mint. The terps is going to be, that's going to give you that gold medal stamp of approval. That's what's going to happen. Anyway, I said to you should also have a plastic packet handy. Once you've cleaned the whole board, take that ball of wax that you've balled up, put it in a bag and go put it in the bin. Don't leave that wax ball lying around. Your dog will get hold of it and chew it. Oh my goodness, don't even go down that road. So put the ball of wax in a packet in the bin, get rid of it. Okay. Then I also said to you about tissue paper, toilet paper. Once you've done the terps and you're happy with that, you can take some tissue paper and just like really wipe it down and just really buff it a bit. Unless you've got a sander polishing machine, you can put a buffing pad on it and do that. Not everybody's got that. So tissue paper would be suffice. Anyway, that is what I've used in the shape, or not the shaping, but when I was involved in surfboard shaping and board repairs. This is the method that we used then and there. If you've got a better method, hey, I'm all ears. Leave a comment down below, please. And lastly, there will be a link either up here or up here with value tip number 1. Go back and have a look at that too. It's pretty interesting. And then also there's some links down below that are really, I think, are pretty cool. Check them out too. Anyway, it's time to kick down. Thanks for listening to value tip number 2, how to de-wax your board. You have a fantastic day wherever you are. I hope the surf cooks for you. For you boys down in the southern hemisphere, you got your winter coming on. I hope it's a cooker, man. I hope it's a goodie, man. And no time like May, eh? And if you're in the northern hemisphere, we're going into the summer months up here, so at least it's warming up. That's all I can say. You have a fantastic day. Till value tip number 3. Cheers.